The light was dancing in the air, as bright as the smiles on their faces. It was a festival, a place where hundreds of people gathered simply to live, to breathe, to be, to listen to music, to feel free, to dance under an open sky. They were miles away from politics, from borders, from the hatred rumbling on some distant horizon. To them, there was no faith that divided people, no flags that made them enemies. There was only a moment, filled with joy, and it felt like it would last forever. But eternity was torn apart. An evil that no one was expecting emerged from the darkness. It was a force with no humanity, no compassion. They did not come looking for justice or a fight. They came to kill. Senseless, brutal, for no reason that a sane mind could comprehend. They weren't making a choice. They were simply destroying. They cut down life like a harvester cuts down grain, filling the air with screams, not with music. And in that moment, when the world was in shock and silence, the question echoed across time: on what authority does any person or any nation take a life? In a world of chaos, the answer is found in the oldest of truths, in a simple, foundational commandment that stands taller than any flag and is older than any modern law: do not kill. It is a principle that transcends religion, nationality, and ideology. It is the core of all human values. Today, in a world of high technology, endless information, and deliberately distorted narratives, we often try to justify these acts. We search for a political reason and historical context. We are told that their faith is against our faith, but the Bible tells us differently. Knows nothing of political boundaries when it comes to the value of life. It does not ask what faith you belong to when a hand is raised to strike down the defenseless. It speaks of an evil that is pure and absolute, no matter what it is called. This is the same hatred that filled the heart of Cain. The same envy that caused him to raise his hand against his own brother, against Abel. They were of the same blood, but they were separated by pride that turned into murder. And today, thousands of years later, we see people who could be living in peace and sharing joy become victims of that same ancient hatred. A hatred that lives in the hearts of those who want to dominate, not to coexist, who want to possess, not to create, who want to take life, not to cherish it. This is not just a news story. This is a spiritual tragedy. It is a direct violation of the greatest commandment. It is a challenge for every single one of us to distinguish truth from lies, light from darkness. Evil never comes with its true name. It hides behind flags, political motives, and false justifications. But the Bible gives us a clear light. It tells us that the world is divided not by nations or faiths. It is divided by those who honor life and those who have a thirst for death. We, as believers, are obligated to speak,